All right. Good morning. Good morning. Happy Monday. It's February 10th. We are taking a look at NASDAQ here. So, Friday, we have that test of the prior week high 21,967 area, 21,970. Test that prior week high. Sellers step in there, pretty much almost an exact mirror of what we had on that week before, starting January 27th. Almost a direct mirror. Now we're looking at Sunday night gap lower, pretty much gets instantly absorbed, right? Not nearly as severe as a gap as what we saw the prior 2 weeks. And more importantly, just gets bought up, bought up, bought up, bought up. We can see that price has reclaimed this pivot right here, 21,730. That was a significant pivot from Friday's session. You can see resistance right through there. Previous support becomes resistance intraday. Now we've got price where we at right near ahead of the open about 21,750. So the main focus for this morning is whether buyers can continue to show acceptance above this 730 level. That's going to be my main watch. 21,730. And as a reminder, just as kind of a refresh, let's take a look at the fib from Friday's high down into this morning's low. And we've got price up and through that fib sell zone. So you have your fib sell zone there between 21,690 and 21,755. Up and through currently. So be keeping an eye on those fibs just as reference points and currently have them drawn from Friday's high down into that Sunday low right through there. So it should be a pretty straightforward morning. 21,730, the main focus. If buyers can continue to show acceptance here above 730, I'll be looking for overnight high, which is basically 790 area right now, and then up into 850, 21,850, and then potentially into the prior day high. Now, sellers show that break of 730. We want to look at 650, maybe 550, that prior day low area. It's all going to be based on the reaction right through here, 730. Backdrop is neutral, neutral. Range trading continues. So stay nimble, make sure you're getting involved with good trade location. If you had a little too much to drink yesterday with the Super Bowl, maybe take it easy this morning. Maybe don't put on so much risk, would be the recommendation. We've got the open here in about 90 seconds. Let's see what we're working with. No 10 a.m. data print or anything like that. Session volume point of control way down there at 21,695. You got VWAP down there as well. I'd like to see that 730 kind of in no man's land here right now. Here comes the open, 20 seconds. There's market open. There's the open. Look at that gap. So that's the NQ 5-minute regular trading hours chart, 7:30. 7:30 is that main watch. NQ into session lows. Let's see how that 7:30 is going to be treated. If price gets there. Currently 7:53. NQ just sitting on the lows. Staying patient here. Patience, patience. Monday morning. NQ coming back into the highs. No entry that I can work with there personally. NQ testing the session high. Let's see if that overnight high gets breached. So we did not see a true test of 730. That's what I was looking for. Session low marked there so far at 21,744. In some cases, you could say close enough, but near the open, I want a cleaner setup personally. A little too much risk there, too much risk to eat. So no test of the overnight high just yet. NQ retesting session highs here. Looks like a very slight new high of day there for NASDAQ by 1 tick. And now coming into that overnight high. Powell at 10 a.m., Benny? Is that right? Oh, tomorrow? Okay. NQ session volume point of control now 21,775. Pretty slow open so far. NQ just kind of churning here. No man's land. No man's land. So I like to see either 730 trade, 21,730, or the overnight high. Another intraday higher low there, and NQ back into session highs here. Let's see if that overnight high can trade finally. 791.5. There it is. Up and through the overnight high. So that's another prior day structure point right through here. Opening 15-minute bar closes up in a little less than a minute. It's a bullish open for NASDAQ. Alrighty, there's your new high of day. Not seeing an entry that I love yet, so staying patient. Staying patient here. We'll see what we get into 10 a.m. Overnight high stays on watch. It's your nearest reference point. NQ working on clearing that prior day structural resistance right through there. Looks like 810 is the 61% fib just from Friday's action. Just FYI. Some sellers stepping in now. There's your overnight high retest. Oh yeah, nice Dom. Nice. Rather see action above the overnight high here, personally. Just looking at that prior day structure. So staying patient. There's your session volume point of control, 772. Sellers are looking for the session low here. 744 area. See if they get there. Yeah, that was the D-wall short right there. Lower high at the overnight high. Yeah, 730 level of interest in VWAP right there. Pretty slow open. Pretty slow open. About 5 minutes till 10 a.m. No data. No data and NQ in the middle of that intraday range here. Kind of caught in an interesting spot here at the pivot. Some resistance there from Friday, 21,800. That's also the fib sell zone for just Friday session. You've got this other area of resistance now holding as support. So ideally, we see price leave this area. Should get some easier setups. Looks like we have that first print right near the minimum threshold. Keep an eye on that volume. NQ bumping into the overnight high again right here. Monday barcode protocol, yeah. Looks like it so far. Look at that volume's really tapered down. Sellers have been unable to get price back into that 21,730, which is pretty significant. So let's see how this post 10 a.m. action is looking. Got about 30 seconds. I like to see more volume coming in. Something I'm definitely going to be keeping an eye on here. Last two Mondays were pretty crazy, but so far right now there's a pretty normal Monday. No economic data. There's your 10 a.m. NQ right here at the overnight high still. Bumping into that 21,800 again here. 21,800. Coming into the highs now, coming into session highs. There's your new high of day. New high of day for NASDAQ. No acceptance with those new highs. We're right back into the overnight high. So we're getting some good clues about what today's action may look like here. Don't get chopped up. Do not get chopped up. NQ coming back into the highs, back into session highs. So if we can see some acceptance with those new highs, we'll be looking for 850, 21,850. See if the highs break. There's your new high of day for the old NASDAQ. It's a nice push. So you know someone got liquidated right there. All right, let's see if 850 can trade. Can the 850 trade? Here comes 850. There's 845. Let's see, 850 is a level of interest, but it's also that 78% fib from the Friday high to Sunday low, Sunday evening, Monday morning low move there. See if 850 actually trades or not. Session high is 845. It's a decent little retest near that overnight high. We did just have the highest volume of the session there a couple minutes ago. Take a little more off right there. Take a little more off right there if you like. Then you can raise your trail up into about 827. There's 850. All right, nice. There's target. Very good. Pretty good. I just trimmed at 845, so not taking any more off right here at 850. Let's see if we could ride. See if we could ride and then trail with the next higher low. It's maybe the only trade of the day. Last week high. Yeah, if we can break 850, that's your next target. 970. Benny. Need to clear 850 here. 850. Jello fib intraday. Let's see. Yeah, not even. Shallow fib holds almost to the tick there. almost perfectly. See if we can break 850 now. 850. Eight 50. Here it comes. Got that next 15-minute bar closing up in 1 minute. Is quite bullish. Quite bullish. Raise them. Not yet. Not yet. Need 850. uh, Unless you're just talking about the shallow fib entry. In that case, yeah, I should probably raise. But I'm still long from overnight highs, so all right, if we get the break of 850 here, I'll raise to 836. There we go. It's a safe raise. Actually, I'll go 834, just beneath 35. All righty, there's your new high of day. We still need to see acceptance above 850. For the sake of my long, hopefully that's not an up thrust right there. A little bit of exhaustion there on the 5 minute. 850. A little bit problematic here. Right back into 850. We need a decisive break. Need that push. Get out and push. Oh, here comes the trail. 834. There it comes. All right, we held on. Held on for now. Bid with the sim? Yeah, I don't think it's gonna help me, man. I don't think the sim bids are gonna help, but thank you. I appreciate it. It's the thought that counts. $850 traded again. Oh, here comes the trail. There it is. There's the trail. I'm out. Back to cash. Not bad. Not bad. Maybe a one and done this morning, considering volume and the current action. But that was your new high of day to overnight high retest. Pretty straightforward long setup there. Not an A+ play per my framework, but we'll take it. We'll take it anyway. 850 stays on watch here. Got some sellers sitting there still. So we did about 40 points on that trade. Oh man, taken out to the tick. Oh geez. A tale as old as time. Oh my goodness. To the tick. Look at the execution to the tick. Wow. Wow. That's 10 years in the game for you. So if you beat yourself up over trade management and you're on year 2 or 3, just know you got a long road ahead of you. Just know that. So you better get used to it. Better just get nice and comfy with the realities of trading. There it is, live in the flesh, right there, to the tick. All you can do is laugh. All you can do is laugh. Yeah, welcome to the real world. Real life trading. NQ new high of day up through 850. So if you didn't get shaken out or you didn't get trailed, you're trying to go for prior day high 970, 21,970. Right back into 850 there. RTH session volume point of control is now up here at 845, just FYI. Volume really tapering down now. NQ retesting the highs. There's your new high of day for the old NASDAQ. I love when they give me a re-entry. They must be watching the stream. They felt bad for shaking me out. Just give me another entry. We love that. We love that. Tight trail here. Not letting that one go red. Not way up here. Not way up here. Yeah, they can have it back right here. 5-8. There you go. You can have it back. I don't want that anymore. There we go. 2 for 2. We might just call it there. We might just call it a morning right there. Mondays, low volume, no economic data. Still in the prior day's range. This is still technically an inside day. It's just an inside day. Look at that. We're just inside. NQ right back into the highs. Right back into the highs. Yeah, we've got what, 10 green 5-minute bars here? Pour one out for the shorts. My God, that's rough. That is rough. Where is that 78% fib for just the prior day sesh? Is that coming up? Yeah, it's right there. 21,878. Alrighty. So this morning we have the gap higher. People probably shorted Friday close thinking we're going to have the third consecutive Monday morning gap lower, right? Loaded up all their puts over the weekend and just annihilated this morning with a gap higher. Okay. So we're above 730 prior day pivot. Main watch today. A little churn off the open. Most likely because you have this action through there from Friday session. A little selling activity versus that 21,800, right? Prior day structure, prior day pivot. And then we also had the fib sell zone, depending on how you want to draw the fib. But yesterday's session, your 61% fib is perfectly right there, right? Sellers step in, buyers just absorb, no new low of day, and now we trend higher. That's kind of a recap. So that's kind of a recap of the morning. Pretty straightforward. Pretty straightforward. Volume's really tapering now. Yeah, I think we just call it right there. I think we just call it. So 21,850 stays on watch. NQ, as of right now, just in no man's land. Buyers are looking for 21,970. That's that next upside target. Prior day high, last week's high significant level of interest. Yeah, I think we call it there. Couple of decent setups. We'll keep it going in the Traders Think Tank. Hope you guys had a good morning. Don't overdo it today. Don't chase. Definitely don't chase higher. Volume's really tapering out. So at this point, I'll be looking for a little bit of a pullback before I engage with price again here. We've got 2 trades on the morning. There they are if you missed them. I'll post the executions in the Traders Think Tank this afternoon, as I always do. That's a wrap. Have a good rest of your day.